It's flu season, of course, and it's more than just an annoyance for a lot of people. Hundreds of thousands get seriously ill, and more than 30,000 people die each year of complications. So who needs to get a shot this year, and how early should you get one? And also, are cheap shots at free clinics or supermarkets just as good as the ones that you would get at your doctor's office? Joining us now is Pamela Prindle, Director of Foxhall Immunizations in Northwest Washington. Good morning.
Good morning, Allison.
Well, you know, every year I'm always shocked by that statistic. Flu is really nothing to play with. Complications can lead to death.
Absolutely.
And this is like 30,000 people is what we're saying.
Yes, well over 30,000 people a year. Primarily your chronically ill patients, people over 65, but can be young babies as well. So you really don't want to get the flu.
You read my mind. I was going to say, who is most at risk? Now, there are some people, though, who should not get a flu shot. What is this population?
Really, everyone needs to get a flu shot. 6 months and up is the age limit now. The CDC used to recommend only 50 and up, but now they do recommend age 6 months and up get a flu shot. And, you know, you've got kids in school, you've got work you have to be at. It's worthwhile getting the flu shot and not getting sick and losing time from work.
What's the wisdom on expectant mothers with the flu shot? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
It's okay.
They are a high-risk group. You do not want a pregnant woman to get the flu.
All right. There's some, what is it, or is it like a myth out there that if you get the flu shot, you get the flu? Indeed, you do get a little, but you're getting that to fight the flu, right? Set us straight on how dangerous or not dangerous immunizations are.
Well, they're really safe. We've been doing for an awful long time, and they're relatively safe, and most people just experience a soreness at the injection site. For the most part, you cannot get the flu from an inactivated vaccine. Now, the flu mist is a live, attenuated vaccine. Even the likelihood of getting flu from that is incredibly small. It's easier to do. It is a nasal mist. It's very highly recommended for children and adults up to the age of 49. The flu shot is really easy to do. I find that most people getting it for the first time might have the worst symptoms, or they feel tired, achy, headachy for about 24 to 48 hours. And that's just your good old immune response reacting to the vaccine, and that's perfectly normal.
Tell us about this year's batch, what's in this year's batch, and also we've seen in years past where it hasn't been enough. So what's the forecast on this availability?
It's typically 3 strains of flu, and this year we're lucky to have the 2009 H1N1 vaccine in the seasonal flu this year. So even if you've had the H1N1 last year, we encourage you to go ahead and get the vaccine again this fall.
Okay. When should we get it? Or is it too early now?
Absolutely not. Everyone's out giving it right now. It certainly lasts through the season and then some. Okay. So we do expect the flu season to be the highest between November and March.
Lots of deals out there. I want to ask you first, though, you're at the Foxhall Immunization practice. Is it safe to go to, say, a drugstore or a grocery store or a reduced price type of outlet to get a flu shot? What do you need to know?
Okay. Absolutely. They're all the same flu shot. Okay. It's just a matter of where your comfort zone is. If you're much more comfortable getting your flu shot at your doctor's office, and that's the place you should be. If you've been to the pharmacy before for your flu shot, or Giant or any of the grocery stores that are offering it, it's perfectly fine to do. It's the exact same flu vaccine, and they're all certified to give it there.
Good to know. And I want to, for the viewer at home, go over some of the cheap shot things, and you can tell me if I'm saying this correctly. But sometimes your employer may cover the cost. Also, a child's school may offer a discount. There are free clinics and health fairs, but you should check restrictions. All those things ring true in your experience.
Absolutely.
And also, there's some of the drugstores we talked about offer them too. CVS, about $30. Also, Giant and Safeway. And there sometimes are incentives like discounts on your next purchase at those stores. We appreciate you coming in. Again,
so
you're urging everybody to get out there and get it to stay healthy this flu season. Pam Prindle is with Foxhall Immunization, the director there. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Tony, over to you.
All right, Allison, thank you very much. Scandal is hitting the British